today he needs to. SK looking to try and lock in their position in playoffs. A win here would guarantee it. 4 wins is all you need. Rogue fighting for...
I mean, people do care, Vedi.
Oh, hang on. Mid-gank.
Nisqy. Rooted with the focus resolve. There's the Spectral Maw follow-up stun. Nisqy flashes away, but the flash chase from Markoon will be enough. He survives as well. Nisqy dies, burning his summoner.
Well played by Markoon. You know,
Nisqy getting the push here in the mid lane, has gone back and got himself that tier. We'll stack up the Seraph. Zoelys looking for the hook and lands it on DOS. DOS has a flash, but I don't really think he wants to use it. Doesn't expend it. Comp gets his first kill of the game.
that hitbox.
Told you.
I want to get a replay of that if we can get it. Isma now going to make his way towards this dragon, lock this one up for his team. They have their eyes on top lane. Hey,
Isma looking for the seal here. Markoon backs away. Isma can get the smite, but Markoon gets it instead. And now Isma is going to be collapsed on Zoelys coming across. Isma flashes. Zoelys lands it. It's a great example, Vedi, of lollipopping onto Isma as he's caught across the wall. The bailout comes down onto him and he comes back to life. Dust kills off Zoelys and Isma's able to survive. And I'm a little bit angry at myself for using meme graphics during this fight because SK get 2. Exa gets the exit.
Yep, he's done that. So relevant space going to be denied a little bit as Isma steals away the Raptors. Bot side of the map though.
Oh, Exa, no flash. He will have the bailout here, but will it be enough? Hostile takeover comes in and Markoon dodges over it. Exa just a little greedy in his positioning and Zoelys punishes him for it. Now the collapse is going to start from SK. Isma behind the wall here as Markoon on the Draven, can Heartbreaker across. Isma goes in, Crescent Guard, there's the TP in by Larssen, and Isma will fall as well. SK just donate themselves into the fight. But the Spiraling Despair is enough to catch one. Zoelys falls to it. You have the time to set up vision around here once again, but especially when you have a comp that can pick out and isolate an individual member, it's so much easier for a Viego to get reset. Slowly whistle away the Ksante, but with Kanik, Rukern, Finn and Larssen aren't going to be doing too much damage to that top lane tank.
They have been caught out here.
Let's see how much Markoon can do. Irrelevant gets up towards the wall, has the all-out path maker, tries to all-out Wonder out, but it's killed by Markoon just in time. So I've seen now how the from Exakick, the ignite as well from DOS.
But the advantage that Rogue have is the mixed damage profile of top and jungle, right?
Yeah.
Ksante hyper-indexing into building. Oh, that's the ultimate from Nisqy.
Spiraling Despair. Larssen has to try and get away. Flashes from the wind becomes lightning.
Look at the damage
Nisqy
onto
falls
Nisqy.
low.
He's standing in that mantra queue for a while. That damage will eat away at you.
TP used
Markoon's
the top
looking
side
at
by
mid
Irrelevant.
lane.
Yeah, it could just be a Rift Herald drive-by here. I love Rift Herald drive-bys. It's not going to beat. Markoon has the Heartbreaker. Flash Spectral Maw. Doesn't even need.
Makes it look easy. Well played there from Larssen. In a 2 versus 1, he is forced to flash away. The mid tower is, sorry, the bot tower is going to drop in favor of SK.
But you Herald for tier 2?
Yeah, you definitely do. Why not? You know you have the tempo advantage. 3 members bot side. Ride that in. You could probably get a second charge off, I think.
With 6 mites, I think you just kill this tower.
Yeah, you do. Melt through it.
6 grubs. The more grubs you have, the more might spawn out of the Rift Herald. You could look for an extra charge or ride it in, but I think the Herald was charged by itself.
You just want to push this wave in. Larssen can then reset after he secures that, and then just let the Herald.
Maybe they just don't think they're quite strong enough yet.
I mean, the thing that confused me was that Comp actually stayed top, then moved into the river, and then moved back to top.
Again, yeah.
I thought that they had decided at this point that they were going to cross map, so Baron off. Okay,
yeah,
I respect this
the
from
Ruin King,
Rogue.
Titanic Hydra, and the Kraken Slayer. Finn coming across as well. The control ward goes down. Irrelevant now is going to try and check it, but he doesn't have a ward. He's hooked in, and this is all they really wanted out of it. Pull the Ksante in, pull anyone in. Hostile takeover. Not quite going to connect as Markoon still on the Baron. Finn on the front line. Still has the explosive cast. Markoon pops a Heartbreaker there to get out of the Ksante, and now with 3,000 HP, there's the explosive cast. Doesn't hit Isma. Isma can still look for the steal, but can't find a way into the fight. Rogue get the Baron with a minute still on the Drake. Earlier today, I'm sure they'll be looking very hungrily at that 7-2 scoreline. Markoon starting up the Dragon will be able to get it. Irrelevant still just stepping forward here. Comp starting to dash away. Irrelevant continues to chase forward. Pathmaker out, looking for at least a slow here. Pops the all out on Comp. Fate's Call will bring Zoelys back, and Irrelevant just sprinted at them. And
here comes Gragas.
Yeah, I've seen more effective sprints on a school sports day. The continuation of Rogue, like, SK were just all at odds and ends. They were all over the place after Irrelevant tried to chase down Comp, and Rogue very happily accepted the free gift of the kills there.
I mean, poor coordination from SK to force that fight. It looked desperate. Irrelevant just sprinting at the AD carry.
Very.
And Rogue they shut him down and they collapse on the fight. They're going to unlock this base 23.5 minutes in.
I mean, the thing
Rogue
with that fight as well is, like, you're against 6 grubs, you're against the Baron push. Do you need to invest that much, SK? Because now you're going to lose double inhibitors off it. Maybe you could have held back, tried to just clear out, and only lost an inhib or so. Rogue just entirely break open the base as this next wave crashes towards that tower. No Fate's Call for them. A little while makes it a tiny bit trickier, but when you're 9,000 gold ahead, things aren't really too difficult. As the hook lands onto Isma, he uses the Crescent Guard, then he's knocked back with the explosive cask, and the displacement from Rogue's comp is absolutely devastating. Markoon was hit with the hostile takeover, but this takeover not working as intended.
They don't need to base it, they can just keep the pressure up. Look at all these super minions and the poke. They're still very healthy on the side of Rogue.
TP to the minions here to try and make them invulnerable so that they can tank those super minions a little bit longer from Irrelevant. It does that, and another hook! The golden hand of God from Zoelys this game. He has not missed. Him and Maradona have a thing in common, it seems. It is Zoelys' hand that has sent SK packing. They do still have a chance at playoffs, but it is likely they will have to play a tiebreaker game at least. Rogue keeping their destiny in their own hands as they lock up Exakick once again. And Rogue, for the first time this year, have beaten a team not named Carmine Core or G2.
They did it in clean fashion as well. A 27-minute victory. Markoon having a great performance today and against G2. It really feels like that he has just come alive. Been making a lot of stuff happen in the early game for Rogue. And overall, an impressive performance. They fight for that spot in the top 8.